Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
I am on that time zone, I'm not sure. And I would like to thank the commander and our host post of 129 for letting me tell you a brief story about who is Heroes Home. We are a brand new nonprofit. I'm an Army combat veteran. Congratulations, Navy. That was a pretty good game yesterday, but during the mentor, it really, I got pages of stuff here, but y'all just changed my mind on what I wanted to tell you, because I got out in the 90s and I heard what was said is a lot of our tradition is not there anymore. A lot of our safety nets for our young men and women that are getting out and coming out of combat simply aren't there anymore. I'm not going to name names of government entities that we've tried to work with. We've got one house that's right down the street from Post 137. It's ready to go. We've got another one over off Cedar Shores that'll be ready on the 1st of January. And I've tried to work with our true government agencies that told me a year ago when we started this endeavor, we need homes, we need housing. Well, they may need it, but they're not giving it. So we're coming through organizations like ours. I also belong to a couple others. Several months ago, as I looked, I met some folks from 3rd District and vice commanders at the McClenny Lodge. It was a chance meeting, and really just told me I was in the right place at the right time to address the 5th District. Even though I live in McClenny, but I'm a member of 137 by choice. But what we've got, what Heroes Home is bringing to the market, if you will, is our first home is in what we call a shared housing opportunity. It's 8 beds. We have some single rooms, we have some double rooms that we're focusing on our fellow veterans. Primarily, the first house is going to be for men. We're not going to mix men and women. That's not going to work. But the first house is going to be for men. We've got the second house coming on that's going to be for the ladies. We also have another house that's kind of a unique thing in Jacksonville. It's a 3-2 split level, so we got 3-2 on one end, 3-2 on the other. That is going to be for families in need. But one of the things that I've noticed is it's not only those of us that are a little gray up top that need help. It's a lot of our younger brothers and sisters that are getting out. I work for Airgas as a salesman, so like I said, I could talk all day, but I won't. But one of our customers is a welding school here in Jacksonville. They had a very promising student that was getting out of the Navy that could not stay long enough before his money ran out before school started. That's one of the people that we want at Heroes Home we want to look at. We also want to look at maybe some of our brothers and sisters had to run in with the law, and they got out and they need some place to stay. So we're looking at both short-term and long-term. We're not going to, if you've got a medical condition that you can self-treat, you're going to be fine. You can do that at the house, but we're not going to be providing, health care. But something that we are going to be providing, and I have the authority to mention this by name, WWA. Jody Cruz and I are good friends. There is a ton of money in our state for internships and projects of putting people back to work. And Jody said once we get the houses up and running, he would primarily like to work with veterans, but he's going to work with whoever we have. So what I'm doing standing here before you is, again, I'm post 137. I've only been a member for 6 months. I want to get to know the rest of y'all. I want you guys and ladies to get to know us. What we're bringing to the market is we're going to help our own. I know the government, there's money there. There was actually $41 million just put into the VA fund to pay for things like this. And that's the other thing is right now we're not for free. We are going to have to charge for this. Our long-term goal is we're going to get enough donations, get some scholarships and some grants to where we're not going to have to ask for people that don't need or they can't pay for it. Right now, our double rooms are going to be $600. Our single rooms are going to be $800. Everything is furnished. They do not have to bring it out. That's a month, not a week. I saw some eyes doing math real quick. Everything in the house is furnished. They'll have TV. They'll have internet. They will have to provide their own food, but they've got a fully stocked kitchen. Everything is there. The first house is 2 blocks away from a bus station. It's about 2.5 blocks away from Post 137. I had talked to Aubrey, our post commander, about possibly, if we have members that meet all the criteria, taking money out of their first month rent and paying for their membership towards American Legion. That's something that I need to talk further in detail about. And I didn't mean to put you on the spot there, Commander, but it was something that we talked about just to grow our own and to support our own. because I want them to have access to all of y'all as we grow. Check my notes real quick. Single, double, family, WWA. I think that's about it. And then, like I said, it's yes, ma'am.
What's your website?
I was gonna end with that. Two things. Well, no, I do have a small flyer or a short flyer that details some of it, but it's Heroes Home, HeroesHome.org. And we do have a Facebook site as well. But I'm the director. The gentleman that has donated the first 3 houses, Mr. Tim Barnes, is also member 137. He's a Marine. Our treasurer is a combat veteran out of the Army. And our 4th member is my brother, who's a kidney transplant recipient. And we all are in our 50s, well, Tom's actually in his 70s. But we just want to give back. And again, the mentor just hit home. Every one of us, all 4 of us, have had someone in our life give us a hand up, not a hand out.
That's right. That's right.
And that's what we want to do. I'll leave you with that. Like I said, I do have flyers. If anybody wants one, it's got more of the information on there. But if anybody would like me to come address your post, I can do that. Like I said, McClenny's home for me. I travel the state. I actually get down towards you. I'm going to be in Cocoa again later. So, but
Yeah, we
once
talked
again,
before.
yep. So, but Matt.
Thank you.